AyeQ! AyeQ!
If the relationship is healthy, you can still simp for your wife.
No.
That's crazy to me.
No,
wait.
People are so selfish, so narcissistic, so poor that the idea of actually giving unrequited love and genuine love to people is so perverted now that they make up fake words for it, like simp. We're just like, oh my God, you actually love the you sleeping with. You're f***ing corny. Like, how cool is that? Like, this shit is crazy out here, bro.
If you're doing it to keep somebody because, if I don't do this, if I don't buy a car, she gonna leave because she's materialistic. It's unhealthy at that point, but you continue to do it because you don't want to lose this person.
But like Aye said, we're not talking about the lowest denominator.
I got what he said. In healthy relationships, no, because that other person is doing things for your best interest and you're doing it for theirs.
So I do agree with that. I don't think it's possible for a man to be in a healthy relationship and simp. It kind of don't make any sense. Because then if you simping, then the relationship can't be healthy because it'll be one-sided. And let's understand the term simp. A simp means someone who is silly or foolish. Now, if a man is in a relationship and he's like foolishly in love with his wife and she don't love him back, he's simping. If he's doing things for his wife and she's not doing anything for him back, he's simping. If he gotta do things to keep her and she's not doing anything to keep him, he's simping. See what I'm saying? So once you in a situation where you have to do like certain things to keep your woman, bro, that's what it is. But if you're in a healthy relationship, it's impossible for you to simp, because the same way how you gonna hold down your wife, she's supposed to hold you down as well. You see what I'm saying? So if your wife is not doing anything for you and you doing everything for her, you're simping. And listen, in life, like, we all know if we are simping or not. As men, we know when we simping. We just know it. It's a gut feeling inside. Like, you feel like a sucker. No matter what you do, you can't avoid that feeling. Some men simp because they feel defeated. They feel like they don't have any other choice but to simp, because they feel like they can't get a woman just by them being them. So they got to start tricking and start doing things to try to get a woman. And once you get into that mode, once you get into that desperate mindset where you feel defeated as a person and you got to resort to using money and things to try to attract a woman, it is what it is. And it's all a mindset. And this is why I tell dudes all the time, man, yo, self-improvement, work on yourself. Because once you start doing that, you develop a very positive, like, prideful mindset, because you know the type of work that you put in on yourself. So it's going to be hard for you to simp, because once you get into a simp mindset, bro, that's a very weak mindset for a man. You should never want to be a simp. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should always think very highly of yourself. But to answer the question again, if you're in a healthy marriage, it's impossible for a man to simp if the marriage is healthy. That's just the bottom line.
What's the best relationship advice y'all can give?
Okay, this is my best advice, and this is awesome advice, so listen closely. All right, cool. A marriage is not 50-50, because if you give half, then you expect them to give half. It's 100%, 100%. That means you give all and they give all, and it's never how much you gave versus them. You both give everything.
Wow. Sounds good. Sounds real good. This might be some great advice, because I'm thinking that she's talking about the effort. She's saying to give 100%, you know, into your marriage. Now, what I will say is this. When it comes to marriages, man, I think it should really be 50-50. Because the thing about it is this: you give a person 100% of yourself, and unfortunately, good things come to an end sometimes. So in times of peace, you gotta be prepared for war. So let's say if you have to deal with a divorce is going to be 50-50. So even though you put in 100%, the divorce is still going to be 50-50. See what I'm saying? And again, this is why marriage have no benefit for a man. So yes, I mean, if you looking to get married and things like that, and you believe that your marriage will work, this could be seen as great advice. But one thing about this video, if you notice, is her husband. He was mad quiet. It just seems like she might be a bit controlling, and he allowed her to control him. The way he stood there and watched her, it looks like she even dressed him. She even picked out his clothes and tell him to like put this on and put that on, because this guy, he just stood there and smiled. He didn't have any opinions, any suggestions, nothing, no input, nothing. You see what I'm saying? And it just seems like the roles are a bit reversed. It just seems like she's the leader and he's the follower, and you could tell just by the body language, just by the energy that this man is giving off. You know what I'm saying? And it just tells a lot the type of woman that she is. So what I'm trying to say is take this advice with a grain of salt. That's all I'm saying. But to some people, this will be great advice. To others, they might think a bit deeper into it and believe in the 60-40 rule or the 50-50 rule, or if you want to put in 100% in your marriage. That's not something that I will advise, but hey, if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in marriage, this might work for you, and that's just what it is.
I am provided, and I'm doing, and I'm giving. I'm going, I'm buying groceries, I'm buying a gift, I'm doing this, and I'm on my face, and asking for $1,000, you can't give it to me, and you're fucking me raw, and we do all the things. You're a dub. Are you dumb? I'm fucking raw, doing things for her, cooking, cleaning. Babe, I need the laundry. I'm doing the laundry. I'm walking the door. I'm doing little stuff. If I turn to her, I'm on my face, and I need $1,000 right now, and I ask you, and you say I don't have it, just you're dumb. You can say, yo, I don't have it, but let me see what I can do. Even if I can get like a $700, just to work it out with you. So I'm like, $1,000?
Okay.
You fucking me wrong.
Okay.
I'm cooking food for you.
Okay.
Doing stuff for you. So the same thing, I think $1,000 is the least. So if you don't have it, I understand, I respect that, but at least try. I say, okay, let me try and see what I can do. Right. If I don't have the $1,000, I'm gonna try to see if I can get you $500.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? Come halfway.
But
I would have this shit. Are you dumb? But it makes sense. No, you gotta get it. Are you dumb?
just like that.
Nah, look, this is crazy right here. First of all, Shorty's a bit too masculine, man. Her energy is just giving masculine energy, man. Now, understand something. If a man is paying all the bills, right? He's paying the rent, he's paying the gas bill, the light bill, the phone bill, whatever. And she's cooking and cleaning and things like that. Understand that is the bare minimum. A chick will do the bare minimum for a man and think she's doing the world. She's talking about, I'm cooking for you. Okay, but who's buying the groceries? You see what I'm saying? And you should be cleaning. I mean, if you don't have to pay any bills in the house, you shouldn't be entitled to $1,000. If a man says no, that's what it is. Because understand something, fellas. Women waste money. So as a man, you have to budget your money and also budget how she spend her money too. Because don't allow a chick to waste your money, bro. Every time a chick asks you for money, make sure she telling you what she need the money for and things like that. Don't just go giving a chick $1,000, $5,000 and all that, because all she probably gonna do is waste that money. And that's one. Secondly, is like, okay, So she's saying that she needed, she's demanding $1,000. She's acting like she's entitled for a man to just give her money. You know, I will have to know, okay, do you have a job? You know what I'm saying? If you do have a job, where's your money at? You see what I'm saying? Because if you have it and I'm paying all bills and things like that, you could use your money to do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is this, man. Never let a chick make you feel like she's entitled. You know what I'm saying? Like she is entitled to your money just because she's cooking and cleaning for you, fellas. Understand, if a chick is cooking and cleaning, that's the bare minimum. I mean, that's the least that she could do. If I'm paying the bills and whenever she want to go out to eat, like somewhere nice, I got to cover that tab. I got to put gas in the car. You see what I'm saying? If I got to make sure that we got food on the table and things like that. If you ask me for $1,000 and I ain't got it, I ain't got it. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? But the way she's saying it is almost like it's an obligation for a man to give a chick money, like whenever she asks, just because she cooks and clean, which is pretty much doing the bare minimum for a man, and that's not right. That's not right at all. Fellas, understand something, man. No disrespect, but be careful when you date women like this. Because chicks like this have a very, like, she have masculine energy, man. And that's, as a man, you just like shouldn't deal with that. Because imagine this is just her being passionate to explain a point. So imagine like what you got to go through when she gets angry, when she gets mad at you. That got to be a headache. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, fellas, like when it comes to your finances and things like that, have a very like frugal approach. Make sure you like manage your money properly and don't allow a chick to demand money from you, and don't feel obligated to give it to her just because she's doing the bare minimum for you. Because a chick like her will cause a man to go broke. Understand that, okay? A chick like her will cause a man to go broke because she feels entitled. She feels, okay, well, if I'm cooking and cooking for this dude, shit, I wish he would say no. You know, and see, and I'm the type of dude, I will say no because look, I don't need you to cook for me. You see what I'm saying? I don't need you to, because these chicks will do the bare minimum. We are living in 2022. Men don't need women to do the bare minimum things around the house anymore. We could do it ourselves. And that's just the reality. So some of these chicks just need to pipe down, man. And fellas, y'all gotta check your girls, man. Because this chick is mad boisterous. And as a man, I'm not quite sure if dude in the video is a boyfriend, but she have a lot of masculine energy, man. And you gotta pipe that down. You gotta pipe that down because before you know it, she will be running the house. She will be the head of the household. She will be controlling everything if you don't put her in check. And that's just what it is.